In line with the governor's mandate and People First agenda in Cross River State, which cannot be achieved without having appropriate and adequate security, I have his directive to create this relationship and also express his happiness with your delivery so far. Under your command, we've enjoyed enough access and support and security and collaboration. We are aware that we are preparing for the Carnival, which is adjudged as the biggest street party in Africa. We'll be hosting the entire world. And you are also aware that his mandate as a governor, primarily safety of life and property. And for people to come into Cross River and spend their holiday during the Yuletide, it's very demanding because they have to be guaranteed that as they come into Calabar, they'll be safe until they leave Calabar. And that cannot be achieved without your maximum cooperation and support. State, under the leadership of Governor Basiotu, we are deliberate about our interest to ensure that whatever that is our quota as Cross River, as it concerns your recruitment at various levels, we wish to be guided and be directed accordingly to ensure that we do what we need to do duly and legally and formally to ensure that whatever belongs to Cross River as a quota is given to Cross River.
What we're expressing in Cross River is keen to the deeper vision of the governor, which is to ensure positive growth. There's been a lot of relapse in the past, and we want to take it up from where Cross River used to be, to get back to its rightful position. We've interacted with His Excellency the Governor of Cross River State a lot of times. He has assured us of his willingness and readiness, which he has demonstrated to with the security agencies. The way you start sometimes can tell how far you go in a race. So I want to believe His Excellency, the Executive Governor, God keeping us alive, God protecting him, is going to take Cross River to the next level. We have some requirements. We've waited for vehicles, which His Excellency talked about, the way the system works. Reactivation of moribund vehicles that some people can easily write off as beyond economic repair. But I believe that if you really are serious and put your money and put your eyes on the ground, those vehicles can come back to service. I would like my vehicles to have drones. It doesn't have to be expensive ones. Just drones, so that if you are positioned in a place, you can actually use your drones to extend your coverage. You don't need to do all, you can't patrol everywhere. But with drone, just small, simple drones. For the Carnival, we had service commanders, we had our own meetings. Sometimes, aside the state council meetings we have between us and the politicians and all that political appointees, we have our own service commanders meeting. We organize ourselves to address security challenges. Recruitment activities for indigenes, we try to adhere as much as possible to federal character system. We really don't even have a problem with any state having, every state will meet their quota. For Cross River State now, where sometimes the state officials are concerned about the local government, which at the federal, they don't care about that much. All they know is they have zoned to your states.
We're interested in the state.
So now, the state officials sometimes are concerned about equitable distribution of these things. So that's probably where those guidance might come in. As for filling your quota, nobody is going to shortchange the state. That is by system, by design. It doesn't happen. To give you assurances of the cooperation of Nigerian force elements, yeah?
The sacrifice your men and officers put in every day to make sure that Nigeria remains one. Your consistent fight up north within the past few years in Nigeria. And while we believe that here in Nigeria, in this part of the country, it is a little bit calm, not ignorant of the fact that every day your men are always on the road. I know that you have some of your men amongst the Joint Task Force, Operation Akpako, and all of that, contributing immensely to ensure the peace of Cross River State is maintained.